Now, in this video, we will going to take up one more Python program and how to transpose a given matrix. So in this, write a program to read a 3x3 matrix and find the transpose of a matrix. This is the problem. So here, the first thing is to find the transpose of a 3x3 matrix. What is the condition? Now, if you see the matrix here, you have 3x3 matrix wherein you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here, these are called rows, that is 0, 1, 2, which is sophisticated to P is rows, and Q is 0, 1, 2, which is the column. When you want to make a transpose of this, the rows will going to become a column and column will going to become a row. That is, this will going to be P into Q. So this will be again Q by P. So that means the rows, that is 1, 2, 3 has become 1, 2, 3 in column. 4, 5, 6 which has a row here, and 4, 5, 6 it becomes a column here, and 7, 8, 9 it is a row here, it has become a column. So this is how the transpose will going to take place. Now, what should be how to write this program? The coding is as simple as this. Well, here first I am declaring a variable called P, wherein I am converting in Python. What happens? Whatever you give the input, it will always be considered as a string. So I need to convert that string into an integer. For that we have an integer function. So that is the reason why we are giving int here. Int input, enter the number of rows. Similarly, Q is int input, enter the number of columns. So that means the Q is the column, that is 0, 1, 2. And P is 0, 1, 2, which is the row. So it is a 3x3 matrix or P cross Q. Now, once I want to give this, I need to enter the element. So for that, print the elements of the matrix. So I need to give the user input. So how to give the user input? We go for the print statement, enter the elements of the matrix. So I am declaring a one more variable called matrix, wherein using the comprehension method, the list comprehension method, we are giving the input. That is int input. For I in range, always we have to start with the column. That is the inner loop is Q, that is column, and for j in range P. So this is the inner loop and this is the outer loop. So here Q will also become 3 and P is also becomes 3 according to this equation, this matrix. Now once you do that, I need to give the print. So how to give the print? Print matrix for I in range P. P is what? Rows. So this is a row and this is the column. For I in range P, for j in range Q. So what is matrix of ij? Here, when the first 0, 1, 2, that is range 3 means what? 0, 1, 2. So initially it takes the value of I is equal to 0, 0 is less than 3, yes, condition is true, then it enters into the inner loop. For j in range 3 again 0, 1, 2, so j value will also be considered as 0 first. Then print format matrix ij. And between the two columns, what should be the space? That is 4. So by default, in Python, it will always goes to the next line. So I want to continue after printing 1. It should continue the same line. So for that, we use an end. It's a separator. End. Without end is equal to open and close the quotes. That is given the space. Then Q is incremented to 1, 1 is less than 3, condition is true, I is 0, J is 1. So I is 0, J is 1, so it will enter the element. Again it goes back. 1 plus 1 it becomes 2. 2 is less than 3. The condition is true. Then matrix of ij, it enters 3. Since you have less than 4, so it takes 4. It remains in the same line. Then again it goes to the increment. 2 plus 1 it becomes 3. 3 is less than 3. The condition is false. So it comes out of this loop and come to the print function here. The moment when it sees the print function here, so automatically the cursor will go to the next line and it comes to here. Then again it goes back for I in range, that is I will be taken as 1. Then j will be 0, 1 0 it is 4, 1 1 is becomes 5, 1 2 becomes 6. Again it goes back and it takes the increment. 2 plus 1 it becomes 3, 3 is less than 3, so condition is false. It comes to this print function, so it goes the cursor to the next line. So again I will be equal to 1 plus 1 it becomes 2, 2 is less than 3, condition is true. Then j is equal to 0, so it will going to print the value of 7. Then j is equal to 1, it becomes 8, and then j is equal to 2, it becomes 9. Again it goes and takes the increment 1, 3 is less than 3, the condition is false. Then it comes to this function print, it goes to the next line and again it goes back. Then I is equal to 2 plus 1 it becomes 3, 3 is less than 3, the condition is false, it comes out of the outer loop also. So this is how I will be entering the matrix 1. Now I want to go to the result. So the result here, since it is a transpose, the rows will going to become column and column will going to become the row. That is what we have seen here. The row, this is 1 2 3, what we see here has become a column here, 1 2 3. So applying that result again by using the list comprehension method, 0 for I in range. Here P is the row and Q is the column. Sorry, P is the column and Q is the row, because it is a transpose. So always in the list comprehension, rows will be column will be considered first. In this case also you can see the column is considered first. Q is the column, so the column is considered first. So naturally here column is what? P. So P and then J in range Q. So it repeats the same thing again. So here result of Ij is equal to matrix of Ji, because the row becomes column, column becomes row. So matrix Ji. So it will going to be a transpose. Then to find the transpose of the matrix for I in range Q, again for J in range P, print format matrix of Ji. And again the print function. So you can see the output is enter the number of rows, that is 3, enter the number of columns, that is 3, then enter the elements of the matrix, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Then the matrix, which is the original matrix which we have entered, whatever we entered here, the same thing will going to be come here in rows and columns. So what will going to be the transpose? Transpose is 1 4 7 2 5 8 and 3 6 9. So the transpose of the matrix is 1 4 7 2 5 8 and 3 6 9. So this is how you will be able to execute the program. So how exactly this will be taking when you are considering by the tracing? We go by one. So the matrix what we have entered is 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 8 9. What I want 1 4 7 2 5 8 and 3 6 9. This is the output of the transpose of this given matrix. So first is I want to enter P int input, enter the number of rows. How exactly the output will going to come? Whatever it is there in the print function that is within the codes will going to be displayed here. Enter the number of rows is equal to 3. 2 equals int input, enter the number of columns. So what happens when it is in the display? Enter the number of columns, that is equal to 3, because we are considering 3 by 3 matrix. That is the value of P is equal to 3, that is rows, and the value of Q is equal to 3, that is column. Now enter the elements of the matrix. Once you enter the elements of the matrix, after that int input for I in range Q. Q is what? 3. For J in range P, that is 3. So J value will be 0 initially and I value will be 0. So then what is the first value? First value is 1. So I value is 0 and j value is 0. So you get first one. Then after that, you will go to get I value will be incremented with 1. It becomes 2. Sorry, 0 plus 1, it becomes 1. So j will be still 0. So j will be still 0 and I becomes 1. It will be 2. Then I is incremented again. It becomes 2. So 2 is less than 3. Yes. Then it takes the value of 3 because j is 0 only. Then I is incremented again. 2 plus 1, it becomes 3. 3 is less than 3. No, it comes out of this. Then it goes back to this. What happens? J will become 1. So j will going to become 1. And then it comes to this. I value, that is q is equal to, I is equal to 0. So 0. That is, you are coming into the second row. So the elements are 4, 5, 6. So again, you will go to take the value of I as 0. So it takes the enter the elements of 4. Then I is taken as 2, 1. It becomes 5. I is taken as 2. So it becomes 6. So then I is taken as 3. 3 is less than 3. Condition is false. It comes out of this loop and comes to this. J is incremented again. 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. 2 is less than 3. Yes. So j is equal to 2. Then again it comes to this. I value is 0. 0 is less than 3. Condition is true. Then it prints that. Then again I is incremented to 1. 1 is less than 3. Yes. It will print the value of 8. And then I value becomes 2. 2 is less than 3. Condition is true. So it will take the value as 9. So j is still true. Then I is incremented again. 2 plus 1, it becomes 3. So it is false. It comes out of the loop. Then it goes to this. J will be incremented again. J is equal to 2 plus 1, it becomes 3. 3 is less than 3. The condition is false. Then it comes out. The entire thing will going to be comes out of the loops. And then what is the matrix value? The matrix is a two-dimensional matrix having rows and columns. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9. So this is the total matrix input for the user input by using the list comprehension method. Now I want to get the output. How to write the output of that matrix? I want it in the matrix format. So for that, you have a print matrix, I in range P, J in range Q, format, matrix Ij. So between the columns, I want 4 spaces, and after the first after the first column to the second column, between the first and the second column, I want to have a space of 4. And after that, it should continue in the same line. For that, I will going to use the end function and separator. Then, once you come out of the jth loop, you are going to have the go to the next row. For that, I am using the print function. How this will going to be executed, you can see here. Initially, the value of I will be 0 because P is 3. So that becomes range 3. J in range 3 again. So I is equal to 0. 0 is less than 3. Condition is true. So it comes to the jth loop now. J is equal to 0. 0 is less than 3. Condition is true. Then that is I is equal to 0. J is equal to 0. Once you get this, matrix of 0, 0 is equal to, that is matrix of Ij. This is what I want to print. Matrix of Ij. So matrix of 0, 0, that becomes 1. Then that is the first element we have entered. That is here. You can see here. First element. 0, 0 is 1. Then 0, 1. 0, 2. Like that. So here. So 0, 0 is 1. Then J becomes 1. 1 is less than 3. Condition is true. Matrix of Ij. I is 0. 1. It becomes 2. J is equal to 1 plus 1. It becomes 2. 2 is less than 3. The condition is true. Then matrix of Ij is equal to matrix of I value is still 0 only. 2, 3. Then J is equal to 2 plus 1. It becomes 3. 3 is less than 3. Its condition is false. It comes out of the inner loop. So how exactly you will going to get this? You can get the output, that is 1, 2, 3 for a first column, that is for a first row, That is I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 0, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. Since you have the print function, the cursor goes to the next line. Here it will comes to this. Then again I is incremented to 1. 0 plus 1 it becomes 1. 1 is less than 3 because the range is 3. The condition is true. So j is equal to 0. 0 is less than 3. Condition is true. So I is equal to 1. J is equal to 0. Matrix ij, what happens? 1, 0, it becomes 4. Similarly, j will become 1. 1 is less than 3. Condition is true. So matrix of 1, 1 is 5. J is equal to 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. 2 is less than 3. Condition is true. So matrix of 1, 2 will be equal to 6. So j is equal to 2 plus 1, it becomes 3. 3 is less than 3. Condition is false. It comes out of the inner loop. Again. So once you see that, you will going to get in the first row, you have 4, 5, 6. And since you have the print function, it goes to the next line. Then again, I is incremented to 1. 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. 2 is less than 3. Condition is true. J is equal to 0. 0 is less than 3. Condition is true. I is equal to 2. J is equal to 0. I is equal to 2. J is equal to 0. You should get 7. So you have 7. Similarly, J is equal to 1 plus 0 plus 1. It becomes 1 is less than 3. Condition is true. Matrix of 2, 1. Matrix of 2, 1. The element is 8. That is what we have written here. Similarly, j is equal to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 is less than 3. Condition is true. So matrix of 2, 2 will going to be 9. You can see matrix of 2, 2, it becomes 9. So j is equal to 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. 3 is less than 3. Condition is false. It comes out of the inner loop. So since you have the print function, the cursor goes to the next line. And again, I is incremented to 1. 2 plus 1, it becomes 3. 3 is less than 3. Condition false. It comes out of the outer loop also. So final output of the matrix in the matrix format for the given input is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9. Now we want to go for the result. The result is what? The result is the transpose of the matrix. What is the transpose of the matrix? The transpose of the matrix is, here you can see the matrix, you have a column here 1, 4, 7, it has to become row. Or 1, 2, 3, which is the row, has to become column. That's what. So that means whatever you have the row, that row will going to become the column. Whatever you have the column here, that becomes the row. Suppose 1, 2, 3 is in the column. That 1, 2, 3 will going to become row. You have 4, 5, 6 in the column. You will going to get 4, 5, 6 as the 4, 5, 6 in the row, and that 4, 5, 6 will going to become column. So likewise. So that means first always in the list comprehension, first it will be considered column, then it comes to the row. So applying that, what happens here, since column is Q actually, but column will going to become row because for the transpose. So therefore you will going to get P here. Here P is the column and Q is the row. So for J in range Q. So initially the value of J is 0. You can see here J is equal to 0. I is for 0, value is 0. The input is 0 only. Because we are standardizing, what I am creating is, I am creating an empty list. I mean, the list containing all the values as 0. Since I have a 3 by 3 matrix, so I will going to get 3 by 3 matrix. If you want 2 by 3, you can get 2 by 3. Like if you want 4 by 4, you can get 4 by 4. In this, whatever the way you want, you can be able to do it. So here, I want 0, 0, 0. So that is j is equal to 0. That is 0th row, 0, 1, 2 column. Then j becomes 1, 0, 0, 0. That is 0, 1, 2. J is equal to 2. It becomes 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2. So the result, the input what we are giving is been already make it standardized. That means we have assigned for all the rows and columns, we have assigned it as 0. Then how to enter that? How to get the result of this, the transpose, how I will be able to do it. Here for I in range, row. So here is row is what? Row is Q. P is column. So J in range P, it is a column. So Q is equal to 3. For I is equal to 0, 0 is less than 3, condition is true. So J is equal to 0, 0 is less than 3, condition is true. Result of Ij What is that? Result of 0, 0 is matrix of 0, 0 because matrix of Ji. Here both J and I are 0 for the first case. So we are going to get 1. So you can see that here. 0, 0 is 1. Okay. Now, once you come to this, J is equal to 0 plus 1, 1, 1 is less than 3, condition is true. Result of Ij, that is result of 0, 1 will be equal to matrix of 1, 0. So what happens? Matrix of 1, 0. What is matrix of 1, 0? Matrix of 1, 0 is 4. Where that value should be entered? The value should be entered in 0 through 1 column. So it becomes 4. Similarly, J is equal to 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. 2 is less than 3, condition is true. So the result of Ij is equal to result of 0, 2, matrix of 2, 0, it becomes 7. So you will going to get like this. J is equal to 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, 3 is less than 3, condition is false. So it comes out of the inner loop. The first value of the result will be 0, 1, 2. So this is 0, 1, 2, that is J is equal to 0, 1, 2, 1, 4, 7. So I will be 0. So then J is equal to 1 now. So I is equal to 0 plus 1, it becomes 1, 1 is less than 3, condition is true. J is equal to 0, 0 is less than 3, condition is true. So result of Ij. So I is 1, 0. So matrix is 0, 1. That becomes interchange. Similarly, you will go to get 2, 5 and 8. So 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8. That is, it comes out of the loop. The same procedure has been considered till to the 3 by 3 matrix is completed. That is what you are getting 3, 6, 9. So you are getting 3, 6, 9. But once I need to write it as an output, the transpose of the matrix will be I in range Q, J in range P. Format matrix of Ji. Same thing what you are getting here. The same thing is written here. 147. So you get 147 here. You get 258. So in the next thing you will going to get 258. And in the last case it will going to be 369. So this is the same procedure what we have followed for the matrix input. Now how this you can get the transpose of the final matrix is 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 9. So this is the transpose of this matrix, and this is the position of the matrix in the input what we have given. In the input 0, 0 is 1, 0, 1 is 2, and 0, 2 is 3. But what actually happens? 0, 0 is 1, 1, 0 is 2, 2, 0 is 3. So whatever you have given this out here, the outer one is the transpose rows and columns. Whatever it has been shown inside this is the original position where the element is present in the matrix. So this is how you will be able to get the output of the given matrix in the transpose. Now we will going to try to write a program for this. How to write a program for this? So to do that, so first we will go to the original position. So I will say P equals int input, enter the number of rows, similarly Q equals int input, enter the number of columns. Okay. Then print, enter the elements of the matrix, print, enter the element of the matrix. Then matrix equals list comprehension method, int input. Okay. For I in range, column first Q. Okay. Then for J in range P. Okay. Then once you enter the elements, then print matrix, print matrix. Okay. Then for I in range P, for J in range Q. This is the original matrix. So that is the reason first it will come to go row, then print format matrix I comma J. Okay. Comma less than 4, that is the space. Then after that I want to continue in the same line. Okay. Correct? Yes. Okay. Format, print format. Then you go to the next line. Once you do that, now you come to this. So then you have take the result. So come down to result. So here this will going to be result. So the value what you are entering here is entire thing is 0. 0 for I in range. Here is a column and here is the okay. So that is 0 for I in range P, 0 for I in range P. Okay. For J in column, this one. Okay. For I in range Q. Okay. INT input matrix. So here I will get INT input. Okay. INT input. Okay. Similarly, for result, okay. For result is equal to this. Once you get this, then I need to write the equation for I in range Q. Similarly, for J in range P. Okay. Then result of IJ equals matrix of J, because I am doing the transpose, matrix of Ji, then a matrix of Ji. Then one should do that, print the transpose of the given matrix, print the transpose of matrix. Then for I in range Q again. For I in range Q. Then for J in range P. Then print format. Okay. Print format matrix Ji, matrix J comma I. Okay. Matrix Ji. Then I want less than 4. Then on the same line I want to continue end. Then after coming out of the loop I have to go to the next line. Print. Then this is the final output what you are going to get. Now we will try to run this program. So once you run this program, first we are going to execute it. Let us see how it will going to take. Number of rows is 3, number of columns is 3. Enter the elements of the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you will going to get the output as 147, 258 and 369. This is what you will going to get even in the final out. So how exactly this will going to behave, we will see by single method. So first we will go for the print individual by debugging the program. So first enter the number of rows is 3. Then I will click on this. I will going to get again 3. Enter the elements of the matrix. So here first I will take the value as 1. Then I will take the value as 2. Now you observe here what happens. Now I is at 1. Then you will going to get 3. So now after that it is coming out of the I row, that is Q. So you get 1, 2, 3. The value of J is 0. So then P is incremented. So again you are getting I incremental 0. Now we will type 4. I becomes 0. Then again 5. Then again I will get 6. Then coming out of the loop, again go to the J 4, 5, 6. J will be 1. That is you are in the second row now. So once you come out, you get 7. Then you will go to get 8. Then you will go to get 9. Okay. So I is equal to 2. So this is what you are going to get 7, 8, 9. Once you get the result will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now after that I want to print the matrix now. Once I becomes 0 and J becomes 0, so the first element is 1. Now you can see 1 here. And since end is there, so 4 is there in between this column and this column, it is 4 spaces. Then it will go to the second element. Then you are coming out in the same row. Again third element. Now you are in this. So once the value of J becomes 3, it comes out of the loop. So it comes out of the jth loop and now you are in the print function. Since you have the print function, it goes to the next line automatically, the cursor. This is what I am telling. This is the one which I was telling you. Now again you continue like this. It will continue for all the elements of the matrix. What you have entered 7, 8, 9. Once you do that, now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the matrix format. This is in the list format and this is in the matrix format. Once you get that, now you are coming to the result now. So the same list comprehension method. So you take, now you can see first element is 0, 0, 0. You have got it. Again you are going to the second row. Now second row is element as enter. Now you can see the third one. Okay. Now after on you are going to get all the results are in 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now I want to get the transpose. In the first 147 I want to get it. So here if you come to this matrix Ji, so first element is 0, 0, then 1, 0, 0, 1, that is 4, then 7. This is the first. Okay. Then you can see 2, 5, 8. Okay, 2, 5, 8, you got it. Then 3, 6, 9. See how the changes are taking place. The same values. Now once you get this, so you go to the transpose. The transpose of the matrix is row becomes column, column becomes row. Now you can see 1. Then after that you have to get 4 now. Get 4. Then you have 7. So after this print function, after it comes out of the jth loop, it goes to the print function. So it goes to the next line. The cursor is come to the next line here. Then you continue like this. Okay. Finally it comes out. Similarly, if you want 2 by 3, let's say for example, I will going to continue with one more. You just give 2 rows and then 3 columns. Enter the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So see how here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the number of rows is 2. Here the number of columns is 2. Here the number of columns is 3. Here the number of rows is 2. 3. So this is how the transpose of the given matrix will go to take place. This is how you will be able to explain in detail how to transpose the given user input of a matrix by using the list comprehension method. Thank you.